But they usually, so I mean, my point is, if anybody benefited from all this activism, which side of the color line benefited? You know. Now, oddly enough, the most famous and considered probably most beautiful, in a lot of cases, especially in the fashion field, Naomi Campbell. She she blew it away. Okay, and she's been since she was 16 years old until now. She's in her 50s, I believe. She's dominated the fashion field as far as and now and some acting as far as being so beautiful. So I know it's not a color thing specifically. It's not that you have to be on a certain side of the line to be considered beautiful. But what I'm saying is that these same people, the same leaders, the same group that are fighting so hard for the black community seem to only, when it comes to our own community, you still favor the lighter side. Okay, the side that's closest to being white. So, what achievements have you done except build things up for yourself? Like when it comes to the comparison test, they'll take somebody that's white from the middle class neighborhood or a preppy type or a business type and compare them to somebody from the hood and then say that's not fair, that's not fair. But you're comparing apples to oranges. Why not take somebody from the hood and compare them to somebody from the trailer park? That would be more of a fair comparison. Or somebody from the Appalachians, what's commonly known as the hillbillies. Why not do that kind of a comparison? But you want to show such a disparity. You want to show such a disparity between the two groups, but you're not playing by those same games. Because when you get ready to praise the black accomplishments, you go to the ones that are, if you blink hard, they could be white. I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm not pushing any agenda. That's not my goal here. But the reality, I mean, look at the reality. There was that line, that was that test back when I was growing up. Has it just faded? Or do we just not look at it anymore? Was I wrong? You tell me. Now, did I leave anybody off the list? I mean, I most certainly could have. These were the names that came to my mind. But you tell me, you do the test. You take the test. You list all the top black, well, like I said, whether it's politicians or musicians or artists or whatever, and you do the test. Now, I'm not saying there's not dark-skinned blacks that will be on that list, but when you do the comparison, you'll see that the percentages don't come close.